The first time during the Vanderbilt rape trial, we're hearing from the woman at the center of it all. The alleged victim in the case took the stand to face two of the men who allegedly assaulted her. Our Chris Conti is live now in downtown Nashville with this morning's dramatic developments. Chris?
And Vicki, since this all began 9 days ago, there has been that overarching question, will she or won't she? And today, she finally did. The alleged victim in this case took the stand around 9 o'clock this morning. She has now been on the witness stand for about 2 hours, even with a little bit of a break inside of there. We can tell you that what she has said so far has been very calm. She has been very sure of herself, and this is what she has been telling the jury. Step by step, the now graduate student walked them through what she remembers. Getting to the tin roof on June 22nd, 2013 with some friends. Then she says Vandenberg started handing her drinks and shots, and then her memory stops. She told jurors she doesn't remember anything during that time period she was allegedly raped. Her next conscious thought was from 8 a.m. the next morning when she woke up in a dorm room bed inside Gillette Hall. Later on that day, Vandenberg gave her this explanation of what happened during the time she passed out.
He told me that I had gotten sick in his room and he had to clean it up and that it was horrible and that he had to spend the whole night taking care of me and that it was horrible. Okay. I apologized. I was embarrassed.
Did you consent to any of the acts that were done to you?
Absolutely not.
Did you consent to any photographs or videos being taken of you?
Absolutely not.
What you're looking at there is defense attorney Warwick Robertson live inside the courtroom here on the 5th floor of the Birch building. He is cross-examining the alleged victim in this case. So far, they have been talking about the amount of alcohol that she drank in the moments prior to her passing out when she got back to Gillette Hall, and they've also been discussing some medication that she was on at the time of this. Of course, we're going to follow these developments and bring you updates at 4, 5, and 6 o'clock. For now, we'll send it back to you, Vicki.
Thanks so much, Chris. We do have gavel-to-gavel coverage throughout the day as the trial continues. Nick Barris and our legal analyst, Nick Leonardo, are following all of the developments as they happen on our cable channel, News Channel 5 Plus, and streaming online at newschannel5.com. An accused killer is now off the streets less than 24 hours after being named as a suspect. Metro Police arrested 18-year-old Tadarius Clift around 1:30 this morning. Clift is now charged with first-degree murder, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and a probation violation. Authorities say Clift killed 25-year-old Nathaniel Moore near Edge Hill Avenue back in September. Clift allegedly walked up to a car Moore was sitting in and shot him several times before running away. The victim died later at an area hospital. Nearly a year after a violent armed robbery, Metro Police have identified their suspect. Now they need your help finding him. Devontae Brooks is charged with aggravated robbery. He's wanted in connection to an armed holdup inside a Hickory Hollow Place apartment complex last February. Brooks is a convicted felon who's violated his parole. If you know where he is, call Crime Stoppers at 74-CRIME. A happy homecoming for dozens of soldiers from Fort Campbell who've spent the last few months in West Africa. About 50 soldiers from the 101st Airborne Division are expected back on post tonight. They've been in Liberia since October, helping in the fight against Ebola. The troopers were setting up medical facilities and training medical workers. They've actually been back in the U.S. since early January, but had to be held at a base in Virginia for 2 weeks as a precaution to ensure they didn't somehow contract the virus. All of them received a clean bill of health and will be back home tonight around 9 o'clock. And the Nashville Sounds won't just have a new baseball stadium this year. They've got a whole new look, too. The Sounds unveiled their new logos and uniforms yesterday. The new designs were created with input from fans. We've put a link with other images of their jerseys on our website at newschannel5.com. The Sounds home opener is set for April 17th. Can't wait for that.